Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in this video I want to speak about the fact that I want Suleman. Some people come and say, oh, but this person you're talking about, what if it's your brother? What if it's your this? What if it's your dad? I made a video in which, because you see, we don't just go and start talking about Suleman. I'm talking about Suleman this one. We don't just go and talk about Suleman. It is whenever something is on the news. Whatever, miracle money, we talk about it. Otobo, we talk about it. This one, nobody is going and digging out drama from his house. It is the drama that is out there. And just like any other person has a drama. We will come here and talk about it. Buhari did this one, people will come and talk about it. Tunubu, people will come and talk about it. FFK, Nedumoko, Nedu Wazobia, whatever story is out there. And the fact that Suleman has a lot of stories coming out is nobody's fault, but his. So if there's more content about him, it's because there is so much. I made a community post where I said, for example, there are some people that their story is once off, what they call it, once off story, and then that's the end of it. We don't even hear about them again. But Suleman, there's something else tomorrow, something else, and people will still talk about it. And then, talking about if it's your brother, I made the video in which I said, Suleman, look. I say, even if you want to pretend like you don't watch my videos, I say, go to one corner, just listen to my video. Don't let anybody see you watching it. Listen to what I want to say to you. Upon all the warning and all the advice and everything, did he listen? He didn't listen. But look now, look at today, look at him today. If you guys don't know this story, I'll put a link, Maureen Badejo's channel. Go on here. This is not story, real, authentic. His phone, his houseboy that was with him for 10 years had access to his phone and some of the content. Don't ask me how are you sure it's his phone. His so-called security advisor, whatever they call it, came and was talking, and he was taped where he was saying, he was talking about Amos took his phone because Suleman trusted him. So he confirmed it by Suleman's phone and the content of a pastor's phone. They give advice, Suleman not to listen. You talk, no matter the video, he does not want to listen. Only you one came on YouTube and threatened everybody not to mention your name, not to use your picture, only you threatening to open, don't mention your name, not to this, not to that. You did all of those. Do you know how long you are becoming for bloggers? It was one time he came out and said, what's it called? Some of them, life has dealt with them. I said, maybe not me, they talk to, because me, I don't go here and share my story, say, I don't suffer. When I was growing up, I shared my story, how I lived in poverty. I picked from people's being. I know they hide my story. Life has dealt with them. Then I come on YouTube, like, I say, maybe not me, this man, they take preach. Life has dealt with them. Do you know that? At least, my own past tense, dealt, past tense. Who is life dealing with now, Oga Suleman? Who is life dealing with now? You see this life right now, I can bet you with all the tithe and offering and whatever money you have made in your life and the so-called private jet you said you have, and I can bet you right now with all the content of your phone coming out, I can bet you that a poor man sleeping under the bridge is sleeping better than you right now. I can bet you that. Shebe, you said 1 million videos does not bother you, even if 1 million videos does not bother you, whatever. So far, it has not even gotten up to 100 videos. It has not even gotten up to 50 self. Not to talk of 1 million. You say 1 million cannot bother you or whatever you call it. You never even reach 100. You never even reach 50 self. But you already, according to your security advisor, we can see all day. Run kitty kitty, run kata kata. You can't drink water drop cup. Your security advisor said it now. You are panicking. You say they are reviewing. Let me leave that one. He said you see this life. Madu Abuchi, no human being is God. I made a video which I said, Suleman. I said this life. If you cook, one person cook for a whole village, they go chop him. You know, go even reach. So people, I made that video. That was where I was advising him. I said your wahala is too much. I said, if you cook for a whole village, I say you no go reach. People go say, they give me rice or they don't give me meat. But I said, but if the whole village can't gather together, I say, make them cook for you. You cannot. Which belly you want to chop? You came here on YouTube and you said nobody should mention your name. Nobody should show your picture. Nobody should blur. You talk about other people on your own platform, and you don't want your name to be mentioned, right? And then all the kittens, let me use the word kittens, not even cats, they enter house, say, we don't want Suleman while they went to. Some of us continued making our videos. I don't create your saga. Your saga come out, I talk about it. So I will talk about it, I go to your turn, I no go talk. So what's happening? You were able, let me tell you, you see, another video. We know you watch, you chase away all the kittens, all the small kittens on YouTube. So people just carry their enter house, say, I not do Suleman video, I don't want whatever you did. But you know what ended up happening? I believe God has been looking for a way to reach you to come to Christ. I don't know how you started, but it's too much. You're not the only pastor in Nigeria, but today the stories are too much. But look at what you have done. As you chase all the small kittens enter house. As you chase the enter house, a tiger, I've been a lion, whatever you want to call it, now came out in the form. People can think, a tiger, real tiger now came out in the form of Maureen. You see, some of us, me now, I make a video about FFK. I make about different people. Because that's why I'm even behind. I'm even behind in the whole video. Me, I have audios. I have all these. But the thing is that I'm discussing this one. I discuss different topics. But unfortunately for you, this tiger that came out, she opened your chapter and she has not left it. Maureen has dedicatedly, she has stayed on your chapter for how long now, Suleman? All the kittens you chased inside, she has made more videos. Or let me use the word, she has done so much, that all those small kittens you chased out, put together, have not done as much as this to you on this YouTube. Look at how it has snowballed. Look at how it has snowballed. See, this is not even, all those small, I keep saying kittens, because that's the best way I can, the way I can put it in people's mind. Imagine the small kids, push, the raw enter house, my tiger come out. Since that day, you never drink water drop cup. You cannot pretend about it. Look at your security advisor, wherever he say he is, Darlington, is every day. We are saying, listen to all his audios. Guys, if you don't know, I will put the link. You guys go and hear it. The videos are very long. I'm going to tell you guys, the videos are quite long. But I don't watch them all at once. They play today, tomorrow you can play another one. Just listen small. And listen to a so-called pastor. Some of the contents of his phone. Some of the things that are coming up about his household. Stuff that are happening in his home. Look at what you got. You chased away kittens and you got a tiger. Maureen Badejo opened your chapter. She no close them. She's still on your chapter for this long. You see, you see this life, when God has had enough of somebody sometimes, because only you will come here, you sit back and ask yourself. I made a video which I said, it is money that is leading you to a lot of these things. The so-called alleged womanizing. If you don't get money, you don't feel womanize. Now when they take one. The so-called getting people arrested or whatever. Now money they lead you to. Or if you don't have money, you will not be doing these things. All these threatening people. Money can ask it. In my language, it's money makes the heart strong. But it's like saying money makes people brave. Because a lot of things people do because they have the money. It is money that is giving them that killing. I said, don't let money lead you this direction. I said it. And I know that all it takes is for you to meet something that money cannot solve. Your eye go clear. I personally am not buyable. I'm not for sale. Right? From Maureen Badejo's channel, it seems that from what she has said, they thought she has a price. And then they realized she's not buyable. That's when they hit the wall. You understand? That's when they hit the dead end. And I said it that time. Look now. It got to the point where even the Amos said, I don't want his money anymore. It is over. When the money can no longer buy all these things. The video that I made as an advice, did it work? Did it work? And I see, if somebody can sit down in this life and think about Hitler and how eventually Hitler came down. Or think about a lot of people in this life. At the end of the day, even what are we talking about? Think about a lot of people, no matter, they still fail at the end of the day. And you're calling yourself a pastor. Look at now. Let me tell you, you can continue to try to run your church as normal, but the way a lot of them see you can never be the same again. Especially after the content of your text messages has been brought out, and the all allegations. Now, you know, he said that his movie they are acting. It has really become a movie. Your church members are turning up like you know, when we were kids, when they used to watch an Indian film. Every Friday was Indian film day. Those of us that don't know about other states, or Benin City, where I grew up, Friday was Indian film. No matter what people were doing, they want to be home by, was it not 9 o'clock? They used to show Indian film. Everybody will gather to come and watch Indian film. Suleman, right now, your church members are really watching this film. They are dedicatedly staying tuned, downloading and sharing among themselves. They mentioned the name, Joy Increase. She used to be a church member. She is dedicatedly watching. Jane Gideon, that they mentioned her name. Nobody knew she was watching until boom, her name was mentioned. She now came out and said, I have been watching, you know. And when they mentioned her name, boom, they have been throwing names. As Amos mentioned a secondary school girl that they said was meeting you in a hotel. Amos mentioned one secondary school girl like that. Mentioned the matter in your house. All these things. Now your church members, instead of tuning in to say, let's hear the amazing things about our pastor. Everybody chiobinaka. How do you say it in English? Everybody had their chiobinaka. They are holding their hearts in their hands. Chiobinaka. You know, everybody is like, hey, Chineke. People are watching and say, is it my wife's name they are going to mention next? Is it my child's name they are going to mention next? People are shaking and quaking because they don't know whose name is going to pop next. This is supposed to be a pastor. This is not what is supposed to be mentioned along with your name. I made a post on Facebook when I said, you immortalize the name of Otobo. No matter what you do till tomorrow, when that name Suleiman is mentioned, the next thing that comes to people's mind is Otobo. You said you're acting a movie. Suleiman, your church members are watching. I can bet you this. They will never see you the same way again. They may come to church because maybe they don't know. You know, some people, church is already a carcass. This is the church I attend. They don't want to change. They want to continue. I have to check the time because I need to go out here. You know, some people don't want to change church because this is the church I've been going to. They don't want to. Some people may still be coming, but it's not going to be the same again. One of them was saying, you know, what's it called? Was it Amos or Joseph that was saying that after his allegation that his girlfriend, you went to corner her, he said he'll be listening in church on Sunday. And he said, you know, at a point, he said he was no longer in a lot of this joy choir. He said he was not even interested. He said he will go and sit the top auditorium. He will just be listening. I be like, look at them. He'll be looking at everybody like, I'm sorry to laugh. He said after it happened to him, the girl that he said he wants to marry, that is what he said though. He said then he will not sit at the top auditorium. He'll be looking at everybody like, oh, you guys don't know any. Look at everybody like, oh, see that they don't know anything. Like he said, everything changed for him. And he'll be looking at you like, he said sometimes that the same way you go and block a girl outside, you will come and use it to preach. I said, some of you men, you will go and block a girl. He said the same thing you do is what you're preaching, because you're preaching from first-hand experience. And he said he'll just be shaking his head like, what is this? He said immediately made him see the whole church as everything here is a joke. That shouldn't be happening with the so-called man of God. The same thing now, many people may still come, but it's no longer going to be business as usual. They will never see you the same way again. Stephanie Otobo, the audio was played recently. I mean, video played recently, when she tried to describe what you look like without clothes. Imagine that. Look at how it has turned out. He chased out all the kittens, and the tiger came out. So far, I can tell you that Maureen has done more videos. When I say more, it's not quantity or quality. She has done a lot of videos though. But she has done a lot of videos though, but not even the quantity, but quality of exposing that has happened. She has done more than a lot of the tiny little YouTubers combined. She be for Kukuma manage small. I'm sorry, I love too much. She be for manage all those small ones. See what you have. You have a bigger one that popped up. You may not know this, so Awuchi people are the most dedicated viewers of this whole saga. They don't miss it. They are tuning in. It's only when they mention somebody, the person will not call and be like, hey, now my name is that, oh, what you want? I'm going to start. He's worried about Amos or whatever. Maybe it's Amos that he knows. There are some people that are coming up, and they are not even, they don't want their names mentioned. They are bringing, because now it has given more people reasons to now start saying, look at what me I saw through, look at what I saw. Another thing I actually want to say. You see, that's another thing. You know, I said it. In that video that I made, that I would have called advice. I said, don't forget that on your own, you're a nobody. The so-called Darlington, the so-called Francisco, the so-called youngest old man, whatever they call, all of them, that they are coming, that they work for you, right? You better not fall out with them, Suleman. You better not, because the day you fall out with them, Amos information is nothing. Information Amos is producing, and at the end of the day, it makes you indebted to so many people, because so much of your stuff is in their hands. So much of your stuff is in their hands. All it takes is for them. So how many people now are you basically at their mercy? Because you are at the mercy of a lot of people. Because so many people have your information. You people that live in your house, you have driver, let me not say too much. There are so many people you have to be trying to please and try to keep them happy. Try to keep them happy, because the day you fall out with any of them, they will show you pepe. From what they described his father as a very good man. That's what they said. Oh, his father is a gentleman, blah blah blah. And I'm looking, you know, there's something they call, you know, when he comes in and say private jet, whatever, Yoruba says Orukorere, good name. Good name is better than riches. You have a name now that when they mention, a lot of things are coming to people's mind. When they mention your name, Otobo comes to mind. When they mention your name now, a lot of so many things. People being arrested comes to mind. When they mention your name, miracle money and the, you know, Angel Nelson and stuff like that. So many things come to mind when they mention your name. Do you know what else? A lot of mega pastors in Nigeria, they are listening, they are watching this whole thing. What name do you have now, Suleiman? What name do you have? Orukorere, do you have it? I made a post in which I said, the names that our ancestors have managed, the name they have managed for decades before we came, may we not be the ones to spoil those names. Your father before you and his father before him and the ones before them, how many of them ever did things that when they mention your surname, so many jaga will be associated with it? Your own security expert, because I keep saying it claims to be your security expert. Your so-called security expert, Darlington. There was that way he was saying that, you know, he has a weakness. He confirmed that you have a weakness. And there was something, this is what I'm telling you people, because some of us have a platform and we're here talking, and you think about it. We're not the most intelligent. There are some of you that are watching us, that if only you guys should have a channel, ground would shake. Somebody rang into Maureen just channel, and there was something that lady said. He said, if they keep saying Suleman, he has the weakness, he has the weakness, as a woman, he has the weakness, or not. And he said, then if this weakness is still with you, then what then is your testimony, Suleman? What then is your testimony? We all know that song that says, great chances I met the Lord. Things I used to do, I do them no more. Let me tell you, Christ is the Savior, that you come to him the way you are, but you cannot remain the same. Because when there is Christ in you on the inside, it will show on the outside. He has a weakness, he has a weakness. Then what then, according to that lady, I can't remember her name, God bless her for saying that. She said, what then is your testimony, Mr. Suleman? It means you came to Christ and remained unchanged. Then Christ did not work in your life to change your life. How can you claim to come to Christ and your life is still the same, Suleman? How? You are gragra. You are arresting people up and down. You with secondary school girls. I will even make another video about the matter. Secondary school there, sorry today. Faith is how many girls can be mentioned with one man? How many girls with their names be mentioned with one man? Like that lady asked, Suleman, what is your testimony? At the end of the day, I warned this man that a day like this will come. This is nothing, no. This is nothing. There is more to come. There is more to come. This man needs, honestly, this man needs to actually go and be born again. He really needs to go and work on himself. There's so much, you know, when I saw all of this coming up, I said to myself, but I want this man. For those that say, what if it's your brother? And what if it's Suleman, show him brotherly love, you know, they walk. You know, look at what is going on. You see that money is not everything. There is so much. Guys, I'm going to put a link for you guys to go check it out. And I just wanted to come here and just show, you know, I just wanted to come here and just talk about it to show how it has grown and grown and grown and got to this. Humility, go and learn it. Even Bible says, if you lack wisdom, make you ask from the Lord, who they give am freely. How did you? I bet he should. He needs to go sit down and ask himself, how did I get here? How did it get to this? How did he arrive to this point? He really needs to sit down and ask himself. Something I actually forgot to mention. Let me say this, right? You can't really stop people. You can't really stop people from talking about you. You can't, right? And let me tell you, maybe because by the grace of God we are still alive. People that don't even talk about us when we are alive, they will still talk about us when we die. We're all praying for long life. For me too, I'm praying for long life by God's grace. It's only God that decides how long we will all live. But if you think you can stop people from speaking about you, go and ask TB Joshua. There are some people that never spoke about him when he was even alive. When he died, could he stop them from the grave from speaking about you, about him? You are even still alive. At least maybe you won't get a chance to say, let me debunk what they are saying, let me not debunk it, or let me change my life, or let me continue the way I want to. When we, as human beings, you are no longer in this life, where will you come to come and tell people not to talk about you? How are you going to? Even sometimes some things that may even be said that you could have maybe clarified for your family, or because whether you clarify or not, to even clarify or whatever, that you would have had the opportunity to clarify. You're not around to even clarify it. And then you have the privilege to be hearing, and you're not saying, don't talk about me. You're not saying, don't talk about it. And you're not trying to stop people. You can't stop people. Look at TB Joshua. Do you know how many videos we made about him? Positive, negative, all of them, when he died. Do you know how many? Do you know how many? I don't know, because you see, people talk about different people, politicians, celebrities, whatever. I've never heard celebrities or politicians, even Buhari, to come and say, nobody should talk about me. Only you one in the whole of Nigeria is the only one that came out to say people should not talk about. There's so much maturity. I'll be honest with you guys. There is so much, what's it called? There's so much maturing that I feel like this man needs. I don't know what to call this. If it's not lack of maturity, as long as you're somebody there, people must talk about you. And don't forget that people are not just waking up and talking. Most of this is whatever happens from your camp. When the news comes out, we talk about it. Not today. It did not start with you or I, and it will not end with you. I'm going to leave this video here, and as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.